So, yeah, what are the potential benefits of AI in the workforce, and how can they be maximized?
Yeah. So as I mentioned earlier, AI has the potential to be better, faster, cheaper, just like any technology, right? You drive a car because it is better, faster, and cheaper than walking, right? You can get to the next city in 30 minutes instead of tomorrow. And so likewise, AI has the ability to accelerate a lot of things for us. Whether it's brainstorming, drafting things, and it can draft all kinds of things, whether it's technical documentation, works of fiction, emails. There's all kinds of ways that you can use it. It can also read a tremendous amount, especially as the chatbots get bigger. So Claude, for instance, is one of the competitors to ChatGPT, and it
Mhm.
has 100,000 token window. So 100,000 tokens is roughly 80,000 words that it can read in about 30 seconds. So that's basically an entire book, an entire nonfiction book that you can plug in and ask questions about and learn about without having to read it yourself. So that can literally save you many, many, many hours worth of reading in order to say, okay, I need this piece of information. Go get it. Let's go. And so that kind of acceleration is really what I recommend my clients look for. Is don't look for something that's going to shave off 5 to 10%. Look for something that's going to triple your speed. Look for something that's going to quadruple your speed in order for specific tasks. Maybe not the entire project, but for certain tasks, you can certainly go 10 times faster or 100 times faster. And that's really where you're going to get a good ROI implementing generative AI today.
Yeah, it reminds me of the strike in LA of the writers. And just think about it, instead of working half a year on a script, they could do it like in a month or a few days. I don't know exactly. But for sure, the fun part of being creative, of developing a character, of adding these like small glitches for a character is still theirs. I guess the ChatGPT could not, or a similar tool would not do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I use a variety of AI tools to help me with brainstorming in my fiction, whether it's kind of brainstorming characters or plots, and these chatbots, they understand story structure and principles of writing. But you're absolutely right. The thing about being a writer or any kind of creative type is I have a personal mission. There is something that I am trying to say or achieve with my works of fiction that the machine is just never going to have. That's just not part of how it's built. It is there to generate text, but I have an emotional mission that I am trying to tell a story for, or an experience that I'm trying to relate, a very specific experience. And so rather than look at these tools as replacing that, they're there to help and accelerate that and facilitate it. And there's a lot of conversation. Obviously, there's lawsuits about this kind of thing. There's people defending it, so it's very polarizing on both sides. And it's similar to arguments in the past, right? When the printing press was invented, some people thought that it was going to be the destruction because people were no longer writing longhand as much. And then typewriters, internet, photography cameras replaced a lot of painting. And so technology always disrupt. It almost seems like technology disrupts arts first. So maybe in hindsight, we shouldn't be surprised that writers and creative types were the first ones to get disrupted.
Yeah.
Just spitballing. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
sensible.